we get in the truck, go get some more supplies for the build, and we find out truck battery's dead. I have no backup, no spare batteries, nothing like that. What do? We're hoping the Bluetti will start the truck. I don't know if it's going to or not. We're going to see. I've got it on charge and on quick start. It is running. So the quick start is a 90-second shock or jolt of, power to the battery. I'm going to go put the key in. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's just cross our fingers and see, because we need to get supplies. So here we go. Bluetti. So the first thing that tells me is it's time to buy a battery. But the second thing it tells me is it's great to have a Bluetti, because we are stuck. And off-grid as we are, again, there's no backup. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody coming. But that's really good to have Bluetti's power to. I didn't know if it was going to run this or not, so that's awesome. Now that I think about it, the motorcycle battery could be dead. Maybe I need to charge it up too. I don't think it is. So now that I know that it'll start the truck, this battery in my dump trailer, it's dead, sat here all winter. So I need to put a charge into it. That's great news that the Bluetti doesn't just run my tools and run the house stuff, but you can utilize it for it around here in the yard, charging batteries, all kinds of stuff like that too. So that's awesome. So we'll get the dump trailer hooked up, and I'll let you know later on if it works or not. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Creekside. I'm Tony. And Joni's there behind the camera. We are putting our tankless hot water heater in today for the bathrooms. We can have instant on hot water here at the Offgrid. I guess the key word there being off-grid. So we have no electricity here up to the house. We have to get some tongue and groove. We make this here ourselves, but we need to sand it down a bit so we can put some on the wall before we can attach our hot water heater to the wall. One of the neat things that we find out here is when you're off-grid, you've got to use power tools, and for us, we use the Bluetti. Now, I think the last video we showed you it running the planer and the edger. So I'm going to try this sander and some other things here today and just see how far we can push this Bluetti to see what it does. But it sure is nice to be able to run tools when you're off grid. So let's see if we got enough juice. This thing takes a pile of juice, so let's see. Okay. Well, that's working nice. Let's see what we got here. So we're at 57% right now. So let's sand this down and see what it takes. 36%. So 1%. So that's pretty good. And then we have a really nice sanded, smooth piece of tongue and groove. Fits together beautifully.
Doing its job.
3% battery to do all that. So that's pretty good.
Looks good.
Off-grid, trying to build a house, tools to run. We have run everything in the house when it comes to appliances. We outside we've run the planer, the edger, the sander, the jigsaw. We've run all kinds of other small things, chargers, and it's still working like a charm. So we are more than pleased with how that Bluetti is working. We're off grid, and if you need something to, you know, to have power with off grid so you can build and run your tools, I mean, it's working really well. I'm very pleased with it, so I have no complaints. That's where our water heater is going to go. It attaches here, so I'm just trying to get some of the tongue and groove on the wall first, because then we have a fireproof 1/2-inch cement board that goes on here, and that's what our heater will hook onto so that it protects the wall and keeps it safe. And then it's vented. I gotta vent it up here with a 4-inch hole to the wall. So this will be great to have done, because then we'll have hot water at our fingertips. Which is going to be awesome. Some of these boards are a little warped. Kind of like some people I know. right, so we've got our tongue and groove up this far off the floor, up the wall. So now what I did was I took my tankless hot water heater. This is where it's going. There'll be a 4-inch vent out to the wall there to take any heat or anything out through to the outdoors. This is my infill line here. This is a 3/4 PEX, and it's going to come right down here, and it's going to hook on the bottom of my tank. And the other end is up in the water reservoir up top of the loft, so that'll give us good gravity feed down, and it'll come right down into the tank. Now I'm coming in with 3/4 because I want the hot water to come out at 1/2 inch, which will give me back pressure. So this would be my cold water infill into the hot water heater. It'll sit in here like this, and then it'll come up underneath the bottom of the hot water tank. That'll be sitting up in here. So I had to get all this stuff done before I put more of this on, because it's awful hard to do it with it on there. So, but it's looking good. This is just 3/4 PEX. That's all that is. I'll tell you, when they invented PEX for plumbing, it definitely speeds up the process.
Is it a game changer?
Yes. Yes, that's for Jesse. It's a game changer. Yeah. And I'm going to use 1/2 inch coming out of the hot water heater. And the reason is I'm hoping that having 1/4 inch coming in and 1/2 inch coming out, it'll create some back pressure for me, so that it'll force that faster over into the taps in the bathroom, which is right inside here. So this is our hot water line. It's coming over to our tub, and then I'll put a T in it because our vanity is going to sit here. But right now I'm just wanting to get this first run in. Sloping it because that's going to give us our run, our gravity feed for the water. I think if everything works the way it's supposed to, we won't need any pumps or anything to feed the water through. There we go. Okay. So that gets us there. And then this will come down behind here and out through here into our taps here. There's that. Okay. So we'll put a T in there. And then we'll also put a T in here, up through there. And then we'll take it over to the kitchen, and we'll have hot water over in the kitchen as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm following you totally.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I mean, I'm following you literally.
So what we'll have to do for the kitchen, we're going to have to put a pump on the line in the kitchen, because we got to pull it up here. So I've already got the pump. It's a little DC pump, and it will sit actually right out here. And it plugs right into our Bluetti.
Ah.
Yeah.
Once again, the handy dandy Bluetti.
The Bluetti is going to run our little DC pump. And I'll show you that hookup. And that's one of the major things I love about the Bluetti.
Yeah.
Is all the different plugs that you can use on it. And not only does it put out AC, but it also puts out DC. And because our pump is DC, it literally runs on almost no draw off the Bluetti at all. So that is going to be awesome.
Another game changer.
Another game changer. All right, so I think
Thank you, Bluetti.
next order of business here. That's how that will go. And no, I'm not concerned about these because they're going to be behind the heater. No one's going to see them.
Yeah.
So that looks good there. Okay. So, we had to take it all apart because dummy me got carried away and forgot to, you're supposed to put a nail plate on here, and so anyhow, I didn't have any, so I just figured I'd remember not to put a nail there, but I didn't. So, you can see right there, there's a pinhole right there where I shot that nail right through the center of that pipe. And so, lesson to self, no matter how many years you think you've been doing this, sometimes you're just going to make stupid mistakes and you just got to fix it. To leave something like that, I didn't know if I had put that nail through that pipe or not, but I could not take the chance and roll the dice that I didn't, because to get all this wall in here and then have a water leak behind it would have been, it'd been horrible. So we're just gonna cut it off. Luckily, that's another reason why I always leave an extra foot of pipe, just for reasons just like that. Well, there's the hole. Note the other side. So anyway, that's what happens when you and it's fixed. It's just the, you know, it's just the fact that I shouldn't have done it, and it happened. So it is what it is. This piece down here first. Now our hot water heater will sit right here. This will screw up onto the bottom of it. It'll go just like that. There. And that's where that will sit. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be just perfect. So this is our backer board. It's cement board. It's fireproof, won't burn. And I want my heater sitting right on it. Now the heater is not, it doesn't get warm, like hot or anything like that, but I'm just being, you know, really careful where it's going to be up against wood and there is going to be some heat coming out of the vents. So I'm just putting this on here just for added protection. And that way I can sleep better at night. Our heater, I'll sit on that. Wherever. And then this, I'll screw on here like this. And that'll be that. I'm going to leave a little bit space over here just for because this runs on 2 batteries. So I'm just going to put a little shelf in here just to have stuff, you know, like batteries and, you know, little things like that. And I mean, we've got to make use of every bit of space. So but that there is our cold water, comes in here. And these, I left them longer so I can adjust them when I need to. And this is a hot water, which comes out of here. So this will come back this way a bit, hook onto there. And then this is our gas or propane. It'll come down here, and it's going to go right outside the house, and the propane will sit on the outside of the house on the other side of the wall. And that's how that's going to look. So this here's all run by a thermostat inside, and this, you know, this is how you, more gas, less gas. That's hotter fire, less fire. So that's how you can control your temperature. And this here, winter and summer, is just different settings for, you know, winter time. If you want your water a little hotter, summertime you want a little cooler. Obviously the air is hotter in the summertime, so you can adjust it. This here is a little digital display. It tells you how hot your water is set at. And this here controls the flow of your water here, maximum or minimum. And that's your that's for flowing in. So that's what that's going to look like. Pretty cool, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, we're shooting a commercial for Bluetti, and we're looking for some people that would like to try it out. Would you be interested?
Does it make dog food?
I think it possibly could.
Can it warm up my milk?
I believe so.
Can it make me chocolate cake?
Definitely.
Alright, I'll be willing to try.
You would? What is your name, sir?
Harley.
Harley?
Harley.
Can you spell it?
Harley. Can't you understand plain English?
Okay. We will be shipping that out directly, Mr. Harley.
Thank you. Sponsor the channel. Hit subscribe. Remember, paws up.